Okay? So, are we seeing here what listening is? Listening means that as long as there is a form of fear, self-consciousness, a defense, something happening to you, there is something unresolved. You listen to it. And then the moment you start listening to it, become aware of it, you see yourself all the time. The thoughts you think, the internal dialogue going on, how you're easily threatened, even a phone call. Somebody talks, you didn't pay your taxes, or you owe us money, or something like this. It could be enough to ruin your day. Right? At least that's what I hear people say. You see? Does this need be? See, anything would threaten us. And what is that? It is that part in you that is not allowed to move. So you keep protecting it. Oh my God, what if this happens? We keep protecting it. Instead of allowing it to surface and move. But in the beginning, when it starts to move in the body, we have no choice. The body reacts. And so you become aware of that reaction. And that very awareness itself becomes a saving grace, becomes the release and the movement of that energy. There's a few questions here I'd like to explore. Okay. Okay. As you remain very still, like you were, eyes open, very still. Just be aware, just be aware, just be here. Be aware of everything that's going on, but no judgment. Just feel it out. Avoid referring to a book or something you've read. Really come from your heart. What are you right now? Even avoid the word awareness for now, because we use it often. What are you right now?
Are you waiting for an answer?
Yeah. But something real, something that's really... What are you right now?
I would say love.
Hmm?
I would say love.
How did you arrive at that?
Because it's consciousness recognizing itself and the nature.
But is this something you've realized or is something that you've read? Or,
no,
you see?
Something I've realized.
Realized?
Yeah. Even before I ever listened to you share or read anything about, I always felt that inside.
Mm-hmm. Mm.
He's a lovable guy. He's telling the truth.
Okay. Okay. Yeah.
I was just experiencing a kind of a heightened awareness of the room, and the mind wasn't thinking, and as the awareness increased, there was a kind of feeling of joy coming, and if I would to sit here for a period of time longer, the joy would just get bigger and bigger.
Oh, that's beautiful.
That was my experience.
Mm-hmm.
It's
Okay.
the same thing.
You see? Yeah. So you have the courage to look at your own nothingness. You see? And that's how joy takes over.
Yeah.
See? Normally, when we begin to realize, yeah, what I am right now is really nothing. I mean, really. When you look at yourself, you're just here, you're just now. That's kind of scary, but what if you allow it and just really see and stay with what is right now? Well, the moment you stay with what is right now, just it, you experience what Peter has been saying, which is, of course, you mentioned love. You see? The moment you allow yourself to be just nothing, all the qualities that you have sought in all the relationships and all the books that you've read is you now. You see, and that is the completion of you at this moment. Every question that can come to you, you open yourself to the infinite. Take everything to its simplest denomination, and you'll arrive at what is, truly is, the truth of now. And the truth of now is what everything you've ever wanted and needed. Happiness, contentment, tranquility, peace, understanding, but not understanding something. What is there to understand? It was Shakespeare who said, isn't it, all action and fury and thunder, which means nothing. Sound and fury meaning nothing, right? Yeah. So, and then you begin to understand that. Everything is just sound and fury from the mind. So many things seem to be happening, but what is really happening? Nothing. Just is. And that isness, which has no beginning or end, is everything that you've ever wanted, needed, and sought for. And what is beautiful about it, it is eternal. It cannot die, because it never existed. It just is. It's called being. And isn't it beautiful to realize that you are that right now? And that's freedom. See? The freedom to be.
So would we leave our bodies, Burt?
Mm-hmm.
I heard you once share that when we leave our bodies, we won't know that we're dead.
Yeah, most people, if they die suddenly, they get a shock. They get a shock because they're, you know, they try to contact, they try to talk, but of course nobody is listening to them. Nothing dies. It's a transition. Nothing dies. There is no death. See, when the body drops, the body is moved from the third dimension into the fifth dimension, okay?
The body is?
Well, the body, yeah.
What's
The body.
fifth dimension?
It moves into the fifth dimension. So what this means is that they see your body and they bury it, okay? But you can see people, and you have a form too, but it's a very ethereal or astral form. It's a very, very...
How do you see if you don't have the body or the eyes to see?
Everything is in consciousness.
Be quiet and see for yourself.
Yeah, this I never understood this until I had an experience with Bhagavan Ramana Maharshi, and that blew me away because he passed away in 1950, and I had an experience of him, a vision really, and I was in physiotherapy at the time, and I wasn't into doing anything like this. I was very, very physical, and it really changed my life. 6 months down the road, after the experience happened, I saw his picture on a book, on the cover. And I said, wow, this is real. So the question was that we really do not die, because he appeared in the same form